I love the way this remote control ceiling fan turned out and how it looks in my new office. The seller sent me this fan and I want to show you guys a quick installation video. First, you're going to take the faceplate and put it on the side you want. So we want the wood side, so we're going to take that and then we're going to place it face down. So again, the wood side is the side we want. Watch out for cats, by the way. Then you're going to take the bracket and place it on the side that you don't want to see. So we don't want to see the silver, so that's the side you're going to attach the bracket to. Again, the other side is going to have that faceplate, which is more of that front-facing type design versus this not as pretty bracket on the back. So once you go through and you attach all 5 of the brackets and face plates to the fan blades, bring out the ceiling fan motor and you're going to attach each one of these fan blades to the motor. If you notice in the center there, they give you a little notch that you can drill through. Again, you're going to need more than one person to do this because one person has to hold the fan blade as the other one is screwing in the screws. You just kind of make your way around. Little tip and trick, if you see behind the motor, we actually put it into a bowl just to help make it stand up straight and that the fan blades can rotate evenly versus like into the table. So little trick for you guys, just place it into a bowl that'll make it stand straight versus on an angle. Then go rotate through, attach all 5 of those fan blades. Then you're going to take the down rod, run it through the faceplate of the mount and put it to the side. Now go back to the motor. You're going to flip it over and you're going to take the wires and you're going to run the wires through that down rod that you just put together. Also, a little tip, we didn't need it for this fan, but if you want to use needle nose pliers and gently help bring those wires through, you can do so. Also, towards the base, don't forget to take the rod and push it through the hole. You got to kind of line it up as you see us doing here. So takes a little bit, but you got to kind of work with it, line it up. Then all you want to do is just go to those 2 screws on the side of that rod and tighten it up. Then once you have that done, you're going to go back to that rod that you ran through the center and you're going to take this little clip and you're going to take the clip, run it through. Again, this is just making sure everything's nice and attached to that down rod. So everything's looking good. Drop down that faceplate and then you're set. Next, what you're going to do is make sure you turn off the power from your electric panel. I like to always double check with a detector like this one, just to make sure that everything is off. And then once I do so, just whatever fixture, if it's an older fan or maybe a light fixture like I have here, it's just a small little LED light that we had. You're going to unplug that and then you should have some wires hanging out. You're going to take the ceiling fan mount. You're going to attach that to it. All are different. Mine requires 2 screws. Some might require 4. Some might require machine screws. You're going to take the fan. It's going to place into the mount onto the side. Now what we're attaching is actually the remote control box. You got to attach first on that one side with that yellow wires and blue wires and white wires. And then on the other side, once you push it through, you're going to clip in the other side as well. Now you're just going to go through after you do that, you're going to attach your grounding wires and then attach all the other colors to the appropriate colors. Again, this is just a quick guide. Please refer to your instruction manual that's given to you with the fan on how to do this part. This is always hard to film, of course, too. But basically, just bring those wires together and then you twist them in place just like so. We personally like to take the wires, as you see here, and kind of like place them off to the side so it's easier to get to them and less of a tangle and less of a bird's nest, as you would say, of wires. And then once everything's all attached and appropriately where it should be, you're going to take it, kind of shove it into the faceplate for the mount, get everything in there nice and secure. You're going to push it up towards the ceiling. Make sure you're not chopping down any wires that are sticking out. And then you're going to see those 2 screws pop through and you're going to twist them into place. Now you can do this with either a long screwdriver like I'm doing here and move the fan to the side, or if you have a very small screwdriver, we just didn't have one actually, so we just use this longer one. You're going to do that. That's how you're going to be able to get to those 2 screws. Tighten that faceplate into the side, and then once we're done here, we're going to go back down towards the bottom. And make sure to remove one of these screws. The other 2 can be slipped into place, but one does need to be removed in order to install the base of this light. So you're going to take the light, you're going to, as you can see there, they kind of just fall into place, but that screw needed to be drilled in directly. So you got to remove the screw and then drill it back in. Once it's done, you're going to take the LED light strip that they have, run that white wire through the center, and it just clips into place. You got to kind of be nice and gentle with it. The way that stays attached up there is there's actually magnets on the back of those lights. So if it looks like it's off center or something, you just kind of move it to where you like, because again, it's just magnets that's holding it up into place. And the lights, they did a really good job. You can actually change the color of it if you want it softer or brighter, you can do so. And then once you're done, you turn the power back on. You've got this very nice looking ceiling fan up on display.